Ooh, it's your boy Ryan the Dreamer, and welcome to the season finale, I guess you could say, of The Sims 4 Supernaturals. It is New Year's Eve, which I did not plan on. I think that was a very happy accident that makes me thrilled. And Major has his party starting at 8 o'clock, so we have about an hour to go. The roommates here, the new roommates, I guess. Well, I guess they're the same roommates, but Vesper's not there. They've been hanging out today, and honestly, they've spent more time together than they have in this entire series, I feel like. And I feel like it's because Vesper is no longer here. Because Vesper was the one that we focused on. She was the one that I was drawn to. Spent the most time with her. And I feel like they all kind of got dragged into her mess. Maybe less so Finnick. But they were all kind of dragged into her mess and was all focused on her. And so with her outside of the house, they're like having some bond time together. And like Finn and Major became good friends just now. They've all just been talking and chilling. It's been a really interesting dynamic. I wonder how Vesper feels knowing that everyone gets along better without her in the house. Yikes, right? Well, I'm just gonna cut back when the party starts, which is in a little bit, but it's gonna be fine. I'll cut back when the party starts. We have a lot of drama that we need to make happen. So I'll see you guys then. Oh, that's funny. He's a mermaid, and the thing says fish for compliments. So the party started low-key. It's just a bunch of people hanging out, really. There are no goals really to reach here. So, oh, I was not expecting the hair. Or the nose, I'd say. Who is this woman? Minerva. Well, that explains a lot. Oh, there's Leo. Let's go ahead and invite him in. Yes, Vesper is in the household for control purposes. We need to know. Let's ask him if he's a mermaid just to be funsy onesie. Come in the house. Thank you so much. So we have, like I said, we have a lot to do drama-wise, and I don't really know why, but we have a lot that needs to get accomplished. Let's do that. We're going to have Vesper just be bold and declare her eternal love. I think that would be a really nice thing for us to do. Mermaid will give you that idea. Why is he so upset? People take being a mermaid as like an insult, and I don't know why. I'm interested to see why the Sims team decided to do that. But immediately after getting insulted, she was like, listen, baby, I freaking love you. I can assume that things have been going good with them at their own little place with their little family, so I think that that's cute or whatever. But let's see what Octavia's feeling. So she's still livid. I just noticed from this whole divorce thing. So she has an unfaithful love. Octavia's significant other has cheated on her, and she thought the relationship was headed somewhere. And then she's recently divorced as well. And Vesper is outside talking to Leo. So, she's really upset, obviously, and she knows that Vesper is the one that did it, so she's just going to come out and start some trouble. Octavia is. She's just very upset about the entire situation. She sees that Vesper isn't pregnant anymore, so she's going to do her little do. And all this is happening in front of Leo, and she's... I heard a really weird noise. That might have been a horn. That really distracted me. But she's, upset, obviously. She sees that Vesper's not pregnant anymore, so she can step to her. And she's, giving her a piece of her mind because she stepped in and ruined the entire thing. And Vesper's not going to just sit back and take this, so she's going to fight back as well. I don't know what Leo's laughing at. I felt like he's uncomfortable, and so he's like, let me just laugh this, away. I don't know quite what's going on, what's happening. We're just going to pretend like everything is fine, even though I know that it most definitely is not. Let's provoke her. That sounds fun. Uh-oh. Everybody's gathering around. They know something is about to pop off. Ooh! Oh. Where's Major? He's gonna miss it. Oh, really? Vesper got it handed to her? That is very embarrassing. That is so very embarrassing. My goodness, Vesper, I'm disappointed in her. Oh, I'm disappointed in her. I'm so weak at Major, I really am. He's in his pajamas, boy. And he has to use the bathroom or something fierce. That's terrible. They're having a really good fun time here. Finnick, of course Noelle's been very vocal about her little issue with Morgan. And, he's here, Finnick, and he's like, listen, it's going into a new year. If you have these questions that want to be answered, like, don't start off a relationship like this in the new year. Like, you're both going to get married. You deserve to know, like, what's going on. He should tell you. He really should tell you. So, like, go to him and get the answers that you need from him. And she's like, okay, I'll do that after the party. I know it's late, but after the party, I'll go to his house and I'll figure out what the heck is going on. Major's been drawn to this sack of meat, Cameron. this entire time. I feel like even in his pajamas, you know, having almost about to pee himself, they've always kind of come back to each other, which I think is nice. Major deserves to have someone cool and fun that he can chat with for a little bit. But do not embarrass yourself. Are they still chatting? I don't know what this prolonged conversation could possibly be about. But Vesper's feeling dazed. She has had an aggravating conversation. She's obviously very upset. Leo's not talking to her anymore. Um, in their little argument, Octavia obviously said that you were the girl that was in the house when I caught Thorn. You were the one. You said those babies were his, kind of thing. So Leo is trying not to let it ruin the party because he came here to have fun. So he's chatting with Armani, catching up with his old roommate and everything. You know, lots of stuff happening. Vesper has not moved from the spot since like the whole thing went down. She is terrified to go home, I think, but that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go home and we're going to talk it out with Leo, or at least try to, and see what happens. Well, Vesper just got home, standing outside the door. Leo hears her and is coming out. He's about to just, ooh, they are both just about to go in on each other. Well, it looked like it at least. Who's flirty? Why is Vesper flirty? Made it to midnight? That makes her flirty? I'm sorry, this is taken away for the moment. Leo's letting her have it. Just letting her have it. He is very upset. He's hurt. He feels lied to because, you know, he thought that she was really into him. And then she goes, while she's pregnant with his babies, and goes and cheats on him with someone else as revenge. Like, there's no heart to that. Like, Vesper has no heart. She's loyal to no one, unfortunately. And she's not even taking this seriously. Like, she's not even taking this argument seriously, you know. I feel like I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but Leo's had quite enough. Like, she's trying to flirt with him while this is happening. This is doing nothing but making him more upset and more angry and more hurt than he was to begin with. And so he's like, you know what? It's fine, Vesper. It's fine. You can go. You obviously don't want to be with me. You have other plans that you need to do, other things that are more important than me. So go on. And look at her. She's still flirty for some reason. Like, this seemingly does not affect her anymore, but now she doesn't have a place to go, so that's on you, Vesper, because obviously you can't still continue living here, although she thinks that she can. So we're going to leave her here. We're just going to have her stand outside this house looking like an idiot, a flirtatious idiot, after she was broken up with. I'm interested to see, like, why she does not care. Like, she does not care one bit. So now we're going to head over to Noelle and Morgan and see what's going on in that neck of the woods, okay? Aww, I freaking love them. So we're here at 4 o'clock in the morning, almost 5 o'clock at this point, and she's like, listen, just listen to what I have to say. I saw the option to compliment his house. No, there's nothing compliment. It's not even as big as a compliment. Have a deep conversation with him. She's like, listen, I know that I keep bugging you about this guy that looks just like you and has your exact clothes, but like I just need to know. I literally cannot sleep. Oh, this bop. What was that? She's like, I cannot sleep. Like, I need to know what's going on. It's just giving me stress and anxiety. You know, I'm paranoid. And he's like, well, I didn't want to tell you what's going on because I didn't want to freak you out because we're engaged, you know, we're in love. And she's like, and there's nothing that you can say that's going to stop that. So what's going on? Who is this man? And he's like, okay. So there's a spell that you can do where you can clone yourself. Temporarily, just for a little bit. And she's like, okay. So you cloned yourself and got Michael. What's so scary about that? And he's like, well, actually, I'm the clone. Michael casted a spell on himself and created me. Ooh! No, I was like, well, on that note, I'm going to step on out. And he's like, no, don't leave. And she's like, well, if it's temporary, how long have you been here? And he's like, well, that's the thing. Something happened with the spell, and I've been here for a few years. It's not really supposed to last that long. We don't know if I'm permanent. We don't know if I'm going to disappear randomly at some point in the future, but I'm a clone, and I'm don't want to lose you. That's why I didn't tell you that. And Noelle's like, okay. So I've fallen in love with a clone. That's on brand. She's not going to say bye. She's not going to give him a hug. She's not going to tell him everything's going to be okay. She's running away in fear and terror because she has fallen in love with someone that is not real. I'm sorry, Armani completely freaked me out. I literally thought that he was Satan standing out here fishing in this red getup. I was like, who is that red demon? And it's Armani. She is running away, just heartbroken, because what does this mean for her? You know, she can't marry a clone. She wants to have kids. What would that mean for the genetic makeup of their children? Is she gonna have to be with Michael instead since he's the real one? Like, what does this mean? You know, Noelle has some decisions to make for sure, for sure, for sure. So Noelle, she got home. She's in bed. You know, she obviously has nothing to do, nothing to say. She just wants to sleep and all that stuff. Majors, I guess he's feeling good. He had this little party. It was okay. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't impressive. It wasn't the best party we've ever been to. But it was a party, and he met someone, so I think that that's really cool. Finnick is just having a really good old time. I don't know why. He just wants to be the life of the party right now, so that's what we're going to have him do. And then Vesper, of course, is homeless as far as we know. So that's sad. I like low-key suck at anything, so I don't know if you guys noticed this. I had all these plans in my head of what this finale was going to be like and how it was going to like play out and stuff. And then once I got into it, I was like, I don't really know if this is like the way that I wanted it to happen, but I didn't want to play through it again. I get tired of re-recording things from time to time, you know, so it's kind of like whatever you see is what you get. So it's definitely something I want to get better at in the future for sure, so stick around with me, help me out with that. But yeah, so this is the last part of this series for right now. That's why I call it a quote unquote season finale. I do want to come back and play with it some more because I've had a lot of fun. This was the first one that I did on my channel that I had a lot of fun with, honestly. Then I started Bachelors after I got this one started. So lots of fun things have transpired. So thank you if you've watched any of these videos, commented on them, left some likes or whatever. It makes me real happy. And I'm happy that you guys watched it and just supported me. It feels really, really good. So stick around for a short. Oh, wait. No! Finnick! Baby! Honey! Oh! Finnick, baby girl, get up. This isn't funny anymore. I'm not pleading for his life. Let's be clear about that. Oh my gosh. Oh no, where's Noelle at? She needs to come down here more and she's taking way too long. Okay, well, I guess Finnick's dying. What better way to end this than that? So as I was saying, I guess we can wait until his soul is reaped. You know, that's when you know it's real. Please stick around. In August, we're going to be doing a bunch of new content. Right now, the plan is to do a little Get Famous little ditty, because that's my favorite expansion. I think that'll be fun for me to do. The second generation of my St. Cloud Legacy. Bye, Finnick! Well, we might see you in Season 2 if Noelle learns how to bring people back from the dead. And then we're going to do After the Bachelors as well. But all this is tentative, because who knows, another idea might come to me. So we'll see what happens. Well, you know, honestly, there's no better way to end this than with the death of a roommate. So I think this is golden. I will see you guys, I guess, in the Bachelor's finale, which is going to be coming on Saturday. So yeah, bye. Thank you so much again for watching.